Yeah, I'd say Troutdale is like really nice. I know this place is pretty historic. Then they have some developments over time, so it's like a nice hybrid of a area to be in, and just lots of friendly people around, lots of little nooks and crannies that you can check out yourself. So I'd say it's a pretty cool area to check out. It was pretty easy to actually get over here from the Gateway Transit Center. I hopped on the bus. The bus took me straight over here to Troutdale. Then from the station, I was able to access the Sandy River Delta, and then also from there, I was able to push into town. Troutdale's a pretty good area, and to be honest, I'm surprised at how accessible it is for me to push around in my wheelchair. I started out the day going over to the Sandy River Delta and checking out the nice trails over there with lots of other people walking around with their dogs and the great views that you can see from the trail. And after that, I came up here into town and got some coffee and got me a little short Americano. And after that, I decided to stop by over at the visitor center and see a little bit of the museum that they had over there as well. And after that, I figured it was time for lunch, and I stopped by Lolo's and even stopped by an art gallery along the way and peeked around in there for a bit, which I think was pretty cool. And then after lunch, and after the art gallery and seeing what was in town, I went down over to the outlets and did some shopping to wrap up my time here over in Troutdale. Travel is important because it gives you a chance to see the world, but really spread your horizons. When in other parts in life, whether it be with work, school, etc., you might not have those opportunities, but travel really, with the right information and the right resources, it can be limitless. Step information is important because it eliminates the fear of people with disabilities wondering if they can go somewhere. Without having that fear, they simply get to be members of society as a whole. They're not excluded or they're not separated or othered, but they just get to be a part of their own daily lives and everyone else's daily life here in Troutdale or wherever they go. What makes it easier for me to get around from place to place, especially around town, is shop owners, business owners simply being kind and courteous when I enter the space. They make it known that my presence is there and they don't oversee me from coming in, and really they just treat me like any other person who comes into their space.